So here guys, I'm going to be using my pressure cooker for this recipe. So I have my beef over here. Now I seasoned my beef ahead of time, so all the ingredients I will leave in the description box. My oil is hot, so I'm going to add my seasoned beef. So for this recipe, I'm not going to be using a lot of beef, so because I'm going to be adding some cabbage, so you're not going to need a lot of beef, alright? Well, it all depends on the number of persons that you're cooking for as well. So just add the beef into the pot. Okay, so you could always sear your beef first in a pot and then pressure your beef, or if you want to slow cook it, then no problem. Alright, so let's give it a little mix. So I did add some browning when I was seasoning the beef, so I'm not gonna really brown it off since I added some browning already. Just gonna give them a little sear. Alright. Now I did leave a little fat on my beef. I do like the fat, but if you don't like the fat on yours, then you don't have to leave it on. Alright, I just leave a little, you have a nice little taste when you stew your beef, so I do love the little fat on it. So while I sear my beef, I am going to heat some water, right? Remember saying in my kitchen, I cook with no cold water. I cook my meat with some hot water. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that and let this be sear on both sides, and then I return. So guys, at this point, well, I'm sear my beef, but I realize that it's bringing some juices, so beef steer already, even though I did not cover the pot. So I'm not worried about that still. It still don't have the nice brown color that I'm looking for. But after I pressure the beef, I'm going to add some browning and some other nice stuff to it, so we have some nicer color. Alright, so because my family hungry and I'm hungry too, so I'm just going to add some hot water, pressure the beef, and then after we done pressure the beef, I'll show you what's next. Alright, so let's just add the water to the pot. So I'm just gonna put them to one side, then I'm going to add the hot water. So I'm just gonna pour in the water, and we're not gonna add enough water, we're just gonna add enough just to cover the meat. Alright, look at that guys, you can make some meat white, but no. So guys, I'm just going to add some pimento seeds to it and some garlic, some fresh garlic and scallion, and make it fresh. Alright, so I'll show you when I'm adding those to the pot. Alright, so guys, here I'm just adding the pimento seeds, and I'm gonna add the white part of the scallion. Let's give it a little twist just to release the juices. So now guys, I have some crushed garlic. Just use your finger, or if you want to use a knife. Me a country girl, so country people love use them finger, so just use your finger and kind of crush the garlic. Alright, not really country girl, but Jamaicans, we just love doing like outside thing, with like a country nice thing. Alright, so if I can't use a finger, guys, I'll kill yourself. Alright, so now I'm gonna cover the pot, make it pressure maybe about 15 minutes, because my pressure cooker I pressure very fast, and then I return. So guys, at this point my beef is fully pressured, but guess what guys, from my angle the beef is have a brown color, but the camera it's showing it like on a whiter side. So I'm just gonna be adding a little browning and some soya sauce to it. Alright, so when you pressure your beef, you don't want, or when you cook down your beef, slow cook your beef, you don't want it to have a lot of gravy. Alright, because of the cabbage, you know, cabbage brings its own juice. So you don't want if you have a lot of liquid. This amount is just alright. Okay. So let me add some browning and the soya sauce as I mentioned earlier. So I'm using the grace browning. So let me just add a little on the spoon. You don't want your meat to become bitter. Okay. So let me try this amount and see how it works. I think this is just fine, you know, because I'm gonna be adding the dark soya sauce. And I don't want my beef to be bitter. Alright, see how a nice brown color now? So guys, I have some dark soya sauce. I'm gonna add it as well. I know because of the cabbage, you know, when you cook down your beef with the cabbage, you know, it get white. Alright, so make sure say it reaches your desired color before you add your cabbage. Your cabbage, I should say. Why Jamaicans talk so bad? Alright, so it has a nicer brown color now. So I'm not gonna add any more browning, alright? And be careful of the soya sauce, because I know them salty. Unless you're using a low sodium one. Alright, so guys, this is the first time I'm trying this on my beef. So I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes, alright? So I'm gonna add a little fish and meat sauce. Just a little, maybe like a quarter teaspoon, because I don't know how it tastes. So you know when you cook down your beef, you add anything where you like to add, alright? Alright, so guys, because I love ketchup, you know, if you add no tomato ketchup, but I love it, so I add about 2 tablespoons, alright? Even though I'm gonna be using the cabbage, it will taste good with the cabbage as well. So when I'm doing this recipe, just like how you would have cooked down your beef, same way I do it, alright? Only difference is that you add a cabbage. Okay, so I'm not gonna add no pack seasoning to mine because mine was well seasoned, so I don't need to add nothing like that. I know the fish and meat sauce have a taste to it as well. Add some flavor to it and the dark soya sauce. So I'm gonna base my meat just to get it nice brown color, and then I'm gonna add some, you know, some natural seasoning, and I'm gonna be adding some carrots and then add my cabbage. Alright, so make sure you taste the sauce and make sure it reaches a desired taste as well. Alright, so now guys, I'm gonna add my carrots. I'm gonna add my cabbage. I didn't cut my cabbage small, kind of chunk them. Alright. Then I'm just gonna gentle mix my cabbage with the beef. Alright. So guys, as you can see, I'm gonna have a lot of juice in the pot, but you know when I cover the pot with the cabbage, I'm gonna spring some more juice, so don't worry about that. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna add some fresh seasoning. I'm gonna add some scallion, onion, scotch bonnet pepper, sweet pepper, and thyme. Alright, I don't know my thing go already. I'm gonna add no seasoning, but you can add as much as you like. Just cover the pot and make everybody simmer together. Remember, if it tastes anything you want to add, go ahead and add some. Alright, just like to taste it. And also basic cabbage, because you want the cabbage full of that nice juice and you know, tastes yummy. So let me give it a taste test. Yes, so here I add enough flavor, so I'm not gonna add anything more to mine. I add a small piece of scotch bonnet pepper, guys, because I love it pepper. See, look a piece there. When you want to add more, go ahead and add it. Alright, so guys, look at this. Look how many juices is in the pot. And remember, I had a little amount. So remember, use a small amount of gravy, and then when I add the cabbage, it will spring more. Alright, I'm gonna just cover the pot and let it finish simmer. So at this point, y'all, my dinner is all done. Look at that, looking so juicy and delicious. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also click subscribe, share the video, guys. I do appreciate the love and support.